All right. Hey, everybody. This is Rosh, and you're watching FM9 Basics. This is a video series that I'm putting together to help new and experienced users program all the Fractal Audio Systems products, including the FM9, the FM3, and the AXFX3. You can check out some of the other tutorials on this YouTube channel, or you can check them out at fm9basics.com, axfxbasics.com, and fm3basics.com. So a little about myself. Once again, my name is Rosh, and I'm a working musician and guitar tech out here in the Los Angeles area. I build and program a lot of guitar rigs for a lot of different clients. So some of my clients include Steve Vai, Leppard, Melissa Etheridge, Perfect Circle, Bush, and more. So I wanted to give back to the Fractal community and show some tips and tricks and different ways you can program and set up your all your Fractal products. So this video and some of the future videos I'm going to be doing for FM9 Basics are going to be a little slightly different format. So I wanted to show some live setups. So a lot of my clients, ask me like, well, what's the best way to set up the FM9 live? This is what my band does, or I'm going on tour with an artist, etc. So as a working musician here in LA, there's a lot of different situations that you're going to have to kind of, adapt to. And so I have a lot of gigs coming up this month that I wanted to showcase a lot of different, live setups that I utilize throughout my working life. So this video series is basically going to be like, kind of talking about how to set up your patches for certain live situations, and then I'm going to do like a quick rig rundown. So this video is mainly going to be covering, stage volume type situations. So I'm going to be playing basically an outdoor patio at a restaurant, and what we're going to do is all the guitar volume, all the guitar sound is actually just going to be coming from the stage. The FM9 is not going to be running, I repeat, not going to be running into the mixer or any of the PA speakers. So what the audience hears is going to be straight from my full range flat response cabinet. I use a NX12 SMA or RCF NX12 SMA. It's a 12-inch full-range flat response speaker, really great. I highly recommend it. And this can also be done with like a power amp and a guitar cabinet kind of situation, if that's kind of what you do. And really simple. I tend to call this a throw-and-go kind of setup. But basically, all you're going to be doing is that you are just going to be pointing your full-range speaker towards the audience. And generally, if you're going to be running some type of wedge situation, usually the wedge is facing towards you. So if you watch my previous video, I was playing the Hard Rock Cafe in Hollywood. The wedge was facing towards me instead of out towards the audience. This is going to be the reverse of that. So the wedge is going to be actually behind me. And you can set up the wedge so that it's tilted up, or you can tilt it so it's just facing like the back of your legs or your knees or whatever. I prefer to tilt it up towards my head. And that's just so I can hear myself a little bit better, and I don't have to be like obnoxiously loud or anything like that to hear my guitar volume. And then the only thing that's running into the PA is going to be vocals. This particular gig, we're just running trio, guitar, bass, drums, vocals. We all sing, I sing. And the thing is, the only thing that's running out of the PA speakers is vocals. No guitar. We're not miking up the drums, anything like that. And again, this kind of situation really works great for if you're playing like a small venue, the corner of a bar somewhere, a restaurant, in this case, like an outdoor patio, where you don't want to run anything else into the PA speaker. You just want vocals to be coming out of there. So it really requires that the band, has to be very professional with their volume management, their stage volume. You don't want to play too loud. The drummer has to play at a certain volume. The bass player has to play at a certain volume so that the vocals can, definitely be the loudest part of the mix. And then you are basically mixing yourself from the stage. Really simple setup. I'm just taking mono 1 XLR cable straight from my FM9 into my full range flat response cabinet. You can use whatever FRFR wedge you're going to use, and then just put it behind you, face it towards the audience, and then just get it at a loud enough level. That sounds pretty good. One tip that I can also recommend is if you have a patch that has a looper in it, go ahead and record a loop, play some kind of riff or whatever that you're going to be, using. Have it loop, and then just put your guitar down, walk out into the crowd or where the audience is going to be, and just listen and see if that's going to be loud enough, see if that's going to be where your guitar volume needs to be with the rest of the band. So other than that, I'm just going to transition from this video into the next one, and we'll do a little rig rundown of all that.
All right, everybody. So this is going to be just like a really simple setup, quick rig rundown. We got my FM9 right here. We got my expression pedals. I definitely just set them up on my left. I use my left foot instead. But since we're just basically playing kind of a patio stage and just a really simple setup like drums, bass, guitar, I'm just going to run into my speaker right behind me, and we're not going to run anything into the PA speaker. So what this is going to be is just my FM9, my expression pedals. I'm going to take one XLR cable, and I run mono, and we're just going to go right into this RCF NX12 SMA, full range flat response speaker. And that's basically it. It's just going to be pure stage volume. Any guitar heard by the crowd or the audience is going to be coming right from this speaker. We're not going to need to run into this PA speaker or anything like that. Or, running into the mixer or anything like that. We're just going to be just old school. Now, if you're using a guitar amp or a power amp on stage, it would be the same thing. I have this tilted up at me, so it's just pointed at my head. It's about maybe, 3 feet between my pedal board and me, and it's just pointed at my head. Of course, you can tilt this up so it's more of like a traditional guitar cabinet, facing the back of your legs, but I like it pointed up at me. And since I'm going to be standing in the way of it, it's not going to bleed into the microphone or anything. So real simple throw and go kind of setup, especially for, gigs like this where you're just playing on a patio stage or something like that, or small corner of a bar somewhere. All right. So that's going to be basically it. Really simple setup, FM9. And if I need to adjust any volume, I can just turn one of those output knobs up. Since I'm running into output 1 right now. Output 1. I'll just turn that output knob up or down if I need more volume, and then I can make fine adjustments with my volume pedal. So that's going to be basically it.
All right. So anyways, I hope that all helps with this, type of throw and go kind of setup. So if you guys have any questions, any comments, any videos you would like me to make in the future, by all means, feel free to leave a comment below. If you guys need any one-on-one help, any one-on-one consultations, I do a lot of, remote sessions with a lot of different clients. So feel free to get in touch with me, contact me directly, and then we can go from there. Anyways, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.
I'm falling with you, I'm standing with you, got it all in my hands, but I don't know how to breathe. I'm walking outside, taking in all the air, but I don't know how to breathe.